He sees what the competition's like, what they got going on over there. Maybe talks to other people and tries to bring them to our place.
Okay, so
That's cheeky.
What? I'm helping us out.
let's see.
Oh God.
Because I was actually looking for this.
I should have just stayed with Kara.
Go ahead and give me a charisma check, Renard.
Yes, I got that.
That one. 19? Okay. All right. So while Seda and Gel are doing this search, when you kind of float away a little bit, you seeing how much nicer the morning food from the Yawning Portal was from Trollskull Tavern. You started thinking like, well, what are some of the other differences, right? From some of these taverns.
Yeah.
Notably, the taverns you visit are open earlier because this is happening between about 10 and 1. So they open sooner. Not just catering to the afternoon and nighttime clientele.
One eternity later.
They do have some degree of like actual like, hey, this is our specialty dish. Like they have a thing that is their special. They have other foods too, but they have like this is what we do well. This is our dish, right? They've made an identity. Whereas currently Trollskull Tavern 1 has brought people in from its previous renown alone. Its previous round in having things happen around it, like the fireball and whatnot. And while it serves decent drinks and palatable food, beyond its history and the stuff happening around it, it's not really known for much. But you go around chatting people up, doing your little intel gathering, and talking to people into checking out. Some of the people down here in the southern ward and dock ward don't get up to the northern wards very often. It's a little bit out of their way, especially for an hour's walk. But you talk some people up and maybe get them to swing by. You get it. You at least get it into their thoughts.
Okay.
OUGHTS, not THOTS. Just so y'all know. But yeah, we'll see what effect that will have later.
Okay.
Yeah. Now my brain is brain farting. So you all return home, help get everything set up, and you spend the evening. Helping the tavern again. Who wants to make the D100?
Who wants to what?
Who wants to do
100 check.
Who wants to do the D100?
Shall we all roll a D20, and then whoever rolls the highest rolls the D100?
So that means you're gonna roll the highest, and the next roll is gonna be low.
Yeah. I mean, we can just roll a D4 at this point, and then it's really.
You just for me to roll it, I'll roll it.
Yeah.
All right.
Just do it.
Better.
It's better, but it's still not great.
Also, here's a question, Renard. Do you spend any gold while browsing around?
If he sees another bard, he definitely tips the bard. So, yeah.
Beyond that, anything else? Feel free to say no. Feel free to say yes. Up to you. But while browsing around, talking to people, drumming up business for Coastal, and any gold.
Yeah, he tips at least one bard. And he bought one drink but didn't drink it.
All right, so we'll say 2 gold.
As you take a swig of your Pepsi there.
As I take the finishing swig of my Pepsi. But all right.
So how much more
with
gold
a
did we lose?
38
+5 maybe?
with a 38, you all are helping, which is a +5.
I only have platinum and silver. How can I take away the 2 pieces of gold?
Change one of the platinum to 10 gold, and then take out 2 gold.
Thank you.
you go get a drink. It's like, oh, by the way, I only have a platinum to pay you with, and you break change. The bartender's like, yeah, sure. I think I have the gold for that. Give me a second. Has to actually go to the back. These actually.
They're probably use of just coppers and silvers.
You would have started in the castle ward. They definitely would have had a break, the funds to break it. So yeah, you're fine. So you all are helping, so that's a +5. And Renard spent 2 gold, but also flashed bank a little bit, which probably drew some people's attention. The bard you tipped maybe had a little bit of a conversation with. I'm gonna say that adds another 5, which brings it to a 48. Which means the tavern covers itself for the day.
Okay. I was getting ready to, edit that message.
We got out unscathed.
I had it on edit, and hovering over it. It's like, all right, what's this 60 turning into?
Bonbon comes in later while we're playing Phasma. Is like, gosh damn it, guys! I'm sick for one day, and you lose all this gold from the tavern. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll spend the evening. Business drums up a little bit. You see a couple of new faces. A few sailor types come in. From Renard's talking around while in the southern dockwards.
That's right.
You don't see, most of the new faces look like labor. It was like, you know what? Sure, we'll give it a try. It's something new. I'm gonna go to a bar anyway, because you get off the fucking docks or off the fucking ships, you want to drink. And it gives them excuse to get out of the fucking... It's not slums. I was gonna say slums. The northern field ward of slums.
You're welcome.
But so the night comes, the night goes. Seda, you're gonna continue your searching.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give us the first line. Where you, and I'd say you probably, knowing that you're wanting to do this, you're probably up and out by 8:30 to go do this. That at least gives you the rest of the evening to do whatever, right?
Yeah.
Anyone go with her?
Joe does.
All right. Renard, do you tag along or do you do your own thing today?
What are they doing?
They're doing more sweeps with locate objects to try to find the stone.
Renard says, "I think you guys could use some nice music today, so I'm coming along." And he practices on his lute and sings here and there.
Little early morning strumming.
Yeah. And he sings to Jell because Jell likes it.
Ooh, you're starting at that end, huh?
Look, finishing off the end.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's close enough.
Good enough.
Yeah, it's just like, that'll do. Yeah. Keep forgetting to hold.
Alt.
Yeah.
It
Keep
takes
dropping it. It's like, oh
it
god.
takes a minute. Whoops. What I wanted to do. Dang it, I had these colors all set up. So Seda. You get a ping from your locate object.
Oh.
Right about there.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, I would have gotten it about here-ish.
Yep. So let me
Well, then she's gonna divert that direction.
no snap. Oh yeah. Well, actually, drag I'm gonna have to drag you. See when the earliest point would be.
Yeah, you drag me.
Right about there. So
Just teetering on the edge. Alright.
So there you have 1,700 feet left from that point. Yeah, just faintest little
17.
ping.
I can
And you-
easily just make it around there.
You get there and you feel it downward.
Downwards
Down.
in the sewer. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
god damn it.
Nice
Okay.
going, Kira.
So, what did you say, Hippo? Where would these scumbags hide a stone?
Yeah.
In the bloody sewers again.
Someone
I
get
might
the
as well
rope.
just made a home down there.
Yeah.
Have fun, guys.
Oh, alright.
Whoa.
Time to find entrances.
with this vicinity, it's not always going to be a direct line.
No.
So now help me out, guys. Did we do anything at that dot? I'm trying to remember what that dot is. If that was anything.
I can't remember.
Can't remember. That's fine. Looking around.
I think most of the circles was possible hits.
All right. The kind of looking around and like it being summer, it approaching summer, the heat of the day. It's not that difficult to, especially before the sailing, the fishing ships come home in the afternoon to bring in their hauls. It's not that difficult to get the sense of the vicinity of a sewer outlet, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what we're going to be looking for. Unless you guys want to try to lower Seda down again. Being this close to the
already
edge.
risked it once.
Yeah,
It's
being
just
this
like...
close to the edge, you're probably looking for a outward opening rather than a grate, right?
Yeah.
Or at least like a access house. And spending time looking around. I'm gonna delete your thing now, since you now have an idea roughly where it is. Sorry to horseshoe in locate object, but you all let the fucker get away, so.
I mean, look, we already bit off more than we can chew with that fight. We're just lucky to come out alive.
Oh, like, that fucking shatter changed the fucking difficulty. Made you all outnumbered from 5 to 2 to it being a 2-on-2 fight. Like,
yeah.
Holy shit. So Seda. This being the older part of the city. It being an older part, but also it being along the docks. You do find an outward facing like grate covering down here. In this little corner here. But you know that trying to get access to that would, one, require a rowboat. Then for the whoever's trying to gain access to either break open the bars or unlock it. That's just not how they do it along the docks. There's usually an access, for lack of a better term, an outhouse, but an access house to get down into the sewers. This close. Because usually, especially with the tides, they have to build walkways into the sewers because there's gonna be some back wash up. And with that, just runged ladders in the side of the sewer just aren't feasible, especially with the salt water and the sea spray, and
the ladders would just die.
They would just rust and require more maintenance than necessary. They have sewer grates and stuff, because you still need a place for a runoff to wash down. But they're more static grates, and there's usually a access. So if you all would give me either a investigation check if you just want to try to find this access house by looking around and trying to locate it, or a charisma persuasion check. You know what? Either an flat investigation check, or a charisma based investigation check. If you're going to ask around looking for. Good job, Seda.
Sure. Yep.
Contributing as always. Jell didn't roll a 0 this time.
This is true.
Good job, Bugin.
Renard,
Oh, thanks, man.
Would
Thank
you
you.
like to help out and look?
In the sewers?
Would you like to
We're
help
trying to-
look for the sewer access building?
Entrance.
Yes.
Remember, you can use persuasion instead of the
It's an investigation check, but you can add your charisma modifier instead of your intelligence modifier.
Well, how could I not when you give me that option? But really,
This isn't going in there yet. This is
okay,
trying to find where you all could get in.
Okay then.
And
Yes.
they rolled a 1 and a 3, so they depend on you, Renard.
Losers. What am I rolling?
Roll an investigation, and you can add your charisma.
Hell yeah.
So investigation check, then with your bit add 4 to that, because you have right, Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Which adds half your proficiency, and then you add 5, so that's a 19 for your investigation check. Which Renard asking around, locals are gonna know where is. You actually end up bumping into some of the individuals that you and Jell were guarding. The individual, the street sweepers. That you originally encountered Erathos with, back when you and Jell were having to guard them during the mass assassinations of sailors. That assassin that got away, and then you and Jell had to fight the carry-on crawler. You actually bump into one of them. And them remembering you, I was like, yeah, it's down that way, 3 streets, take a left, and it's going to be on your right down a small alley. And they actually they point you in the direction, give you directions where it is. So Renard, you find where the access house for the sewers in this section of the dockport.
Hell yeah.
By talking to someone.
Did something.
Didn't even have to threaten them.
What I'm good at.
Well, you threatened them with your music that you were practicing, so I guess you did.
Oh. Oh. Cap, how much longer are we going? I gotta get up and go.
You gotta get up and go? We can stop here. You all...
My butt hurts and stuff.
This would be a good stopping point.
You would be butthurt after I called you out for your bad music.
Oh.
But we can stop here. You all now know vaguely where you believe the stone is. You know the access point to the section of sewers where you think the stone is.
Look, Cap, we got back on track.
I will say, Seda, you've
We don't
lived
need
in
Bonbon.
final notes for the session. Seda, you know the city and you know how bad the sewers can be. It's rough in the sewers in the summer. Without something to help offset the smell, you've heard stories of people walking down in the sewers and just passing out from the stench in the summer. So,
By the way, Cap, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I just want to make that clear.
mean one in a bad way.
Bringing up the time and stuff. It's
All
just my
good.
butt hurt.
You guys have other things you want to do too, and our
I didn't mean it in
times
a bad way.
our time set is 9 to 1. So I get it. The stone is stuck in a bag of holding. Maybe another time. I can't disclose where it is or who has it. Like they know who has it. They know who has it. They just figured out where it is. If it was in a bag of holding, they wouldn't have been able to locate object because it would have been in a different dimension. But that's interesting. Is Thanos after this one? Not this one. This one's technically be the Mind Stone, maybe. I don't know, but
Cap, you kind of look like Thanos.
I look like Thanos with the fucking ball chin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you had the beard to cover it up.
it's the head.
That's it. Tiamat emerges from the 1 mile radius
Oh.
that was the sewer.
I never got to meet Tiamat. Nice.
It's okay because you're one of the few people that gets launched into the air, and one of her heads comes in and snaps out of the air.
Well, it's fine. I summon Cthulhu, so it's all good.
Gel, not getting launched into the air because he's a sticky gel boy, gets jiggled like a gelatin mold, and then becomes what the form he
Oh my
thinks
God.
Cthulhu looks like. A Capra Thanos gamer.
Alright.
That's fucking good. A Capra Thanos gamer has a certain ring to it. I kind of like that. But yeah, Renard, if you got things you gotta do, thank you for you were actually one of the early ones. So thank you for that.
I was first last time, I'll have you know.
Definite positive trend.
I mean,
I'm looking
he
forward to
was.
seeing it continue.
Yeah,
He's not sleeping in.
that's crazy.
No.
Alright.
There we go.
Thank you for having me. I had fun.
I
Love you guys. Have a great day.
Same.
Yeah.
have a good one. See you later, maybe for Phasmo.
Yeah, I might join in on that, depending when.
Just,
Hey, Cap.
just skip Minecraft night. Join for Phasmo.
We'll just put a notice out saying we're playing Phasmo instead, and we'll see if we can get Kiki in.
Well, why can't I join after?
Time frame.
Hey, Cap.
Pretty sure it starts
Sucks.
at the same time, pretty much.
Yeah, it sucks. Love you, Cap.
All right. So Seda, Kira, maybe start think a little bit like what I've told you. The sewer, like Seda's heard stories of people passing out from the stench of the sewers in the summer. It's rough.
Good news.
So-
Joe doesn't smell, so we're fine.
Yeah, apart from, I'm pretty sure 2 of the party isn't very great with that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Nisha will be fine since she's like immune to poison and what else.
Yeah. But I'm gonna head off here and get some food. So,
Yeah.
Enjoy your food, Hippo.
I will.
gonna go and take a nap.
Enjoy your nap, Seda.
Have a good one, guys.
Man,
Yeah.
it was a non-combat session, but man,
It was fun. It was great. I enjoyed
I feel
it.
good about this. I felt
I was
good.
laughing. I was laughing most of the time, just muted in the back. So
Like, I feel good. I think we're heading into something special. I've been watching a lot of D&D videos trying to up my thing. And I can't change much because I
Right.
can't change rules mid module. But yeah,
we'll get there. All right.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Talk to you later, man.
Yep. Have a good one. So that's gonna do it for now, y'all. As I tend to do, any day that I do a double stream, I only raid once. I only like to raid once. I feel like if I raid more than that, if I raid more than that, it feels a little attention grabbing, if that makes sense. So we are going to raid out after this evening's Phasmo stream, which starts in 5 to 6 hours. It is a should raid every time. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but also a baggy part of it is that after running 4 hours of D&D, I definitely need to step back. And I know, like, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I know. I need a better way to decide who to. We'll get there, but for now, where I'm at, raiding more than once a day feels needy. Raiding more than once a day feels needy. The rule came about, like, it's mostly Sunday that gets affected, and D&D being a very can be socially intense. I need a moment to unsocialize before I'm ready to socialize some more, right? But 5 to 6 hours, we're gonna do a little bit of Metroid Dread, and then we'll jump into Phasma, all right? And we're doing that every Sunday this month. So today, the 20th and the 27th. So yeah, a little bit of Dread, a little bit of Ghosts. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a breather. I'm gonna go get some food. And I'm gonna, while everything's fresh in my mind, I'm gonna start planning for what's going to happen. I want to flash what I would really like to flash what's ahead for the party, for just so people can kind of see, but I can't give spoilers to any of my party members who may be lingering, and I don't want to ask them to leave and to go fuck off so I can give spoilers to everyone. But we've got sewers. Just understand that. They're what level are they? They're currently level 4. Baggy. They're level 4. In this module, it's the Waterdeep Dragon Heist module, and it's supposed to take them to level 5 or level 6. Saying that at the end, depending on how they navigated things, it does state that I have the option to give them level 5 or level 6 at the end of it. So yeah. After let's switch to chatting. Close a few of my windows out. We'll get rid of the dice window. Can't remember that far back. Campaign I'm in has been going for 2 years. We just hit 16. Do you play every week, or what's your gaming schedule look like? We only play every other week, so we're going in. We've been doing this for a year and a half, but every other week means it's more like 3/4 of a year. We are approaching 2 years. I think we started January-ish. Every Saturday to 4 to 6 hours. Okay, so there's the difference. You're playing twice as often, and for anywhere between 1.5 to 2 times as long as we play. So yeah, for every 2 weeks you play for 12 up to 12 hours, we only get 3 to 4 hours in. So yeah, that'll add up for sure. One thing is, I want to change things up after the module. I've been looking at a lot of rules and homebrew, and don't get too worried. The homebrew is more so how I handle things like travel, like level ups, how I handle combat, notably travel. Like I intend for the next adventure to be more of a travel thing that takes them to different areas. So that's one thing I like. They've explored the city. They've had their adventure in the city. By the end of this, I want to let them into the wider world. It'll still probably be a module of some kind, but they've got the city. They've got a home they can come back to. When they need a break from traveling. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking there. But we'll see. We'll see what they like. We'll see if everyone wants to keep doing it, or if it's not quite what people wanted out of a module. I'm still learning how I want to do things, so the way I do things isn't always gonna match what people want out of the their gameplay. I know at least one of them has been asking for more puzzles, and I just haven't had spots where I could put in puzzles where they make sense, right? So, yeah. Yeah. There are... I kind of want to transfer over to the 5.5 rule set with more concise rules and whatnot. Will slightly change up everyone's classes a little bit. They can keep playing the same thing and it'll feel a little bit fresh, but still follow similar rules for what they've been using. If they want to keep playing their characters. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking. But they've got a couple things to get through first. They've got a couple things to get through. Yeah, we're currently using 5e, Baggy. That's what we started with. But looking at a lot of the rule changes and wording changes, and just being able to, like, if you look at we use D&D Beyond, a lot of the like conditions and stuff are hot linked into spells and stuff that give concise like this is what this is. Whereas a lot of the 5.0 spells just like, hey, this causes the frightened condition. Well, what exactly does the frightened condition do? Go look it up, right? They've hot linked a lot of stuff. They've made things more concise. Yeah. I haven't seen too many become broken per se. There are a couple that were already broken, and they've just enabled them to be used more. But yeah. Looking forward to it. I want to check. It's this. Skim through here real quick. Here we are. Let's see here. Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay. This is I can't share details. I know Hippo said he's gonna went off to eat. Hugins maybe just listening in. Kira's probably gone to bed. But like I'm excited for these next couple areas. So obviously we're in it's an encounter chain, right? All these each encounter is supposed to lead to the next encounter. Right? Um and yeah. Um I'll say there are supposed to be 3 encounters left, including the one they're potentially going into. That's once they get to the end of the encounter chain, that's not the end of the module, but we're getting there. We're getting there. But everyone, hopefully we had fun. For those who lurked and listened in, I appreciate you. Everyone who came into chat, Baggy, Yugen, Kira, Rainy, Hippo, everyone, thank you for hanging out with me. Throw a beholder at them. Baggy. Don't give them spoilers. They're not supposed to know yet. uh, yeah, yeah. I I might have just changed the seasons on them. I know I did a poll a ways back. No, it's all right. We're fine. We're fine. At level 4, they possibly need new character sheets. They have already faced a gazer, which I know isn't really a beholder per se. Um, like it's yeah, they have already faced the gazer. At level 1. Baggy. Challenge rating 1/2. So it's supposed to be a challenge for um 2 party members. They did take it out pretty quick. I think they got hit by a couple of them. A couple of the beams. But yeah, they have faced a gazer. Um so yeah. Um maybe. Um I can't say too much because I don't want to spoil or cross off potential options of what I could throw at them. But yeah, I've got plans. I've got plans to make the finale pretty rough. My player's waiting after I've been rolling damage. Did we win a prize? Me, the DM. Only the best prize of all. New character sheets. Ah, ah. Let's go ahead and share that real quick. That's funny. Move you over. My players waiting after I've been rolling damage. Did we win a prize? The DM. Only the best prize of all. New character sheets. Now, I will say, my players are expected to have backup characters, and several of them do. One of them has even decided that they didn't quite like their first character, so they switched, which is fine. But yeah, I'm kind of babbling and droning on now. Everyone, hope we all had fun. I appreciate all of you for hanging out with me this morning. Like I said, I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna go get some food. Kind of recover a little bit from. We didn't have combat. There was really no danger to the party, but orchestrating this small band through trying to give them a lead. So glad the Carrick had locate object. I've joined Discord so I can talk there when you're back. Absolutely. But everyone, have a wonderful day. We will be back, like I said, in about 5 hours for some Metroid Dread and some Phasmo. And yeah, it'll be a normal week other than that. Stay awesome, everyone. Have a good one.